All right, we should be live on Twitch and the usual wait for YouTube to catch up. And I believe we are live on YouTube as well. Awesome. Michael, have the monks healed your son? Yes, they have. Thank you so much. Little idle villager is up and running around, introduced to Hot Wheels cars, and is now left about 50 Hot Wheel cars all over the apartment. So, in any event, thank you for asking. Let's just dive right in. And people will join as people join. I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you so much. And yes, tonight we are watching the grand final of the Wandering Warrior Cup. Or Warriors Cup. Ooh, pardon me. We probably should hit play. And this is the grand final. Depending on how the stream goes, maybe we'll watch the third place matchup. Jonas, hello. Ooh, I feel like ACCM here was a little bit better positioned with his 3 villagers very nearby, whereas Leary with 1 vill here. Anyway, let's introduce the players, the games, and hopefully we'll just dive right in. And best of 7 grand final. This is a tournament hosted by T90 and Dave. And I believe that's pretty much it. The format is 1v1, a number of different maps, a number of different terrains, as always. Not just Arabia, not just Rage Forest, etc. And so, very excited to see ACCM and Leary. ACCM has just been on an absolute tear on Arabia lately. If you're watching my daily videos, he is just, I don't know how to put it, just like getting much better, and he's just very exciting to watch. So yeah, if you're in the chat, if you're watching this, say hello. If you know what happens, please don't spoil anything for us. I have no clue who wins. I have no clue if we're gonna get to see all 7 games, etc. What I do know is Green is gonna discover that there is a dock here with that sheep. Fantastic scouting. So let's take a look at the map. Game number 1 is on Nomad. So we've got ourselves a bit of a U-shaped, if you tilt your head to the right, a bit of a U-shaped map with an inlet where our Vietnamese in green, played by Leary, has already plopped down his dock. Our Portuguese in blue, ACCM, choosing the outer rim of the island. Derek, hello. Our first Derek of the evening. The Ghoul. How's it going? Yeah, like I was saying, ACCM lately has just been on a tear. What sucks is that he didn't see the sheep that's right here. That's kind of sour, right next to the ostrich. So, missing out on 100 food is our Portuguese at the moment. Yeah, he's just been an absolute, like, again, his gameplay, usually, I'm remembering games that I casted of his on the ranked ladder where he would take on pretty much everybody, right? Like MBL, Hera, etc. The Viper. He would have an amazing push, multi-pronged sometimes, and then he'd kind of just like run out of steam after a little bit. So I'm excited to see how he performs in number 1, a tournament setting, but not just a tournament setting, but potentially number 1 in the tournament setting. I'm not familiar as much as other people are with tournaments and stuff like that. Has ACCM ever reached the grand finals of an A tier or S tier tournament in the last number of years? Oh, this trick doesn't work anymore. ACCM didn't get the notes for the latest patch, or maybe he did. What the hell? This was supposed to have been fixed. That's not supposed to happen as the house underneath the boar anymore. That's not really supposed to stun and confuse them. In any event, whatever it is, it happened. The boar is still chasing the villagers. Plenty of health. Out pop the vills, out pop the damaged vill, injured one. So yeah, I'm not too sure how he has performed in terms of tournaments, but on the ranked ladder in the games that I've seen, especially lately, he has just been absolutely crushing it. That being said, he is up against a player that's not exactly a slouch. Leary is going to be a tough nut to crack. Speaking of, will Leary's dock get discovered? And if it gets discovered, oh, look at that. Does not get discovered. That is kind of sour for ACCM. Look at that. Literally one tile away. One tile away. That villager movement. They saw the sheep coming and she moved to the right just to block that vision. Amazing play. Eddie. Nice to catch you. Another boar being pulled. Another ostrich confused, staring off into the woods. What's the meaning of life? What am I doing here? Is it all worth it? Am I just a random collection of ones and zeros in a video game? Interesting that neither player yet, we'll see how the game progresses, but neither player has made any claim to the northern portion of the map. ECCM was never there. Our Portuguese looks like he's been exploring it. Okay. Remember, Vietnamese? If you're wondering how the hell Leary sees this little piece of map, well, the Vietnamese do start every game knowing exactly where their opponents are. That is a very helpful bonus. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking we're going to see the usual water play where they fight for 20 minutes over the water and then just one player takes over and they just abandon it? Or are we going to get to see some fun naval battles as well? I mean, every time you see the Portuguese, what is it, like 99 times out of 100, you really don't see their unique unit. And so, curious to see how the players decide to go. For now, both players still in the Dark Age. Our Portuguese going to be first to hit feudal off the back of 3 fewer villagers and a massive 11 TC idle time for our Vietnamese. The ostrich is in a simulation just like us, exactly. Funny enough, I was watching earlier today, I was watching I don't know if people know this, but the 2 movie franchises, The Terminator and The Matrix, were based off of books written by the same author. And the author it was always her plan that the end of The Terminator become the beginning of The Matrix. And so in The Terminator, the machines, the AI takes over and then declares war on humanity. That's the end of the Terminator series. And then the start of the Matrix series is where, the machines have won and the humans are living in a simulation. But the intention was always that John Connor, JC, was always going to be Neo from the Matrix. So I'm not too sure why they split up the 2, but that would have been absolutely super cool. I'm assuming in like 20 years we're going to have like a reboot, or somebody with AI is going to create a 5-part movie series. For now, we're in feudal. 5 fishing ships apiece, and our Portuguese with his internal dock, I'm assuming and hoping, is going for fire ships. Has finally seen the dock from our Vietnamese. Vietnamese Navy, I mean, no fast fire ship, no shipwright. We'll see how long the game goes. We'll see if that becomes a factor. The Portuguese, however, they also have no fast fire ships and also have no shipwright. So basically both teams, both players are equally disadvantaged. The only difference is Portuguese, where are you, Mr. Portuguese ship? They all come with extra hit points. No, we're not looking at you. I'm looking at the warship. 110 hit points to the usual 100. And they, of course, get the caravel. Super cool. Basically a scorpion on the water. First kill, first blood, first wood, drawn here by our Portuguese. You didn't know that? Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that either. And that's why Michael, when you mentioned the ostrich living in the simulation, it reminded me of the video I saw earlier today of the interview with the author. And she was saying, like, yeah, no, it was supposed to be the end of Skynet. Is basically the architect from the Matrix. And look at this Leary body blocking the fire ship as he closes in on it. Fantastic gameplay, but with a second fire ship on the way, shenanigans are over. 2025 might be the year of Skynet. Who knows? Way too many AI programs out there on the internet. And look at that, Leary, mission accomplished, backs away with his 10 HP-less or less HP ship, but it's getting repaired. This is not going to be good for ACCM if he engages into here. Oh, now he's getting 2v1. Run away, run away, run away. I'm pretty sure in all other respects, their navies, yeah, no fast fire ship, no, yeah, obviously no Drawman and no shipwright are pretty identical. No fast fire ship, no Drawman, and no shipwright, yeah. Roaring Moose, hello, hello. Both players sitting on the 20s in villager count, but our Portuguese a little bit ahead. 7 more villagers, 1 more fishing ship. So the economy of our Portuguese, assuming he can not get housed, which he was for a few seconds, is going to overtake the Vietnamese economy, especially since Leary is starting to rack up some real TC idle time, 46 seconds, and ACCM's in his economy. That being said, the Vietnamese economy, their economic bonuses are ludicrous. I don't think they needed them. I don't understand why they were in last place for so long, a few months ago, or 6 months ago or so. But having no wood cost on your eco tax means you can focus your wood cost on Navy, which is bonkers. Everything's researched twice as fast. And then eventually, if you do hit Imperial, not an expensive upgrade, and one that costs no gold, by the way, paper money. I don't think it costs gold, right? Yeah, food and wood. So, pretty strong economic civilization. That being said, speaking of strong economic, Portuguese are not bad either. I am doing quite well tonight, Roaring Moose. I'm excited to see the matchups here. I have been missing these live, and so I'm excited to have gotten a hold of the games and being able to at least watch them live with people who know this game probably a lot better than I do. Who's kidding who? More and more damage being done. Every single kill that ACCM has gotten so far, by the way, economic. Villagers and fishing ships. He might get his first non-economic kill if he focuses this down, but for now, every single one of his kills is an eco KD. The ghoul, Wormwood. Somebody in the in my comments kept referencing Wormwood. At first I thought it was a joke, thinking Wormwood is like what's in absinthe, thinking they were like joking, hey, do drugs and your cough will disappear. But then they were like, no, there's Wormwood drops. And I looked at my local apothecary, which is, I guess, these days just like a fancy word for a hipster drugstore, where instead of like vitamin C, they sell like, I don't know what, ground, I don't know, camel toes or something. And they had Wormwood, so I tried it, and my cough went away after 3 days. Then, of course, it came back last week. And ever since then, it's been kind of on and off. Rattan archers. Okay. Yeah, I have Newt. So let's see on the land what's going on, because our Portuguese is starting to wall off. By the way, our Portuguese, pretty much land-wise, controls access to Northern Ireland here, because Leary has no way of getting there except for transports. And if ACCM can keep pumping out some naval units, some of those Portuguese juicy HP naval units, he might be able to deny any kind of transport, which means he'll control 3/4 of the map. Meanwhile, though, all of that is hypothetical. 7 army count to 6. The better army here for our Vietnamese, who's kidding who. A couple of mangonels and rattan archers against some basic feudal age foot archers and a single knight. Am I growing a tentacle? Change a few letters in that. But I'm ching. But rattan archers, mostly an anti-archer, and so not too sure they're supposed to really be taking on knights of all things. Portuguese still 50 stone away from being able to plop down his first castle and then maybe start getting out some organ guns. There it is. Jimenez, welcome. You haven't seen the finals? Me neither. I'm very much looking. I think they finished playing like a few hours ago, so it's not like too long ago. What are the upgrades on the Rattans? +1, no armor. Okay. Okay, picking off the weaker unit. Portuguese do have fantastic knights. Vietnamese. To be fair, Vietnamese knights are also not terrible in Castle Age, right? I mean, the only thing they're missing is Blast Furnace here. He's gonna catch wind of this castle. Ooh, catches wind of it, backs away, knight moves in. Our Portuguese lures him like a predator into the castle firing zone. And again, if ACCM can control the land, Leary has no way to get to Northern Ireland, even though he's pretty much the only one who's explored it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mangoes are exposed. Yeah, Mem had a huge live stream on YouTube. I think he's gotten like 15,000 views already, which is pretty bonkers. Yeah, all Portuguese units do cost 20% less gold. That being said, the Vietnamese can turn trees into gold, so who knows? Good splits on the rattans. But now our Vietnamese is kind of like stuck on a beachhead. This is like Dunkirk. But the Allies, maybe they needed some rattan archers. He's going after the villager repairing. Oh, good micro, but not good enough. Hey man, how are you? Portuguese do get unlimited resources if they want it, but it does still cost a lot of population space, those Feitorías. That ostrich is vibing. Was there an ostrich here? You're thinking you're talking about the other one from before. Oh, he's still here, by the way. The ostrich. The Matrix ostrich. Derek, I figured they were your favorite Civ to play. What do you mean conventionally? How does one play a civilization unconventionally? Or how does one play unconventionally? Like, you use your feet for the keyboard? Rattans are back. Their numbers replenished to a baker's dozen. Their HP atrocious. It's at half. Look at the HP on these units. This guy's at 2. This guy's at 6. Get your asses into the castle. Also, now that organ guns are out, the lifespan of the rattan archer has just gotten literally cut in half. Oh, no cheese strats. Got it. Not too sure what these rattans are going to be able to do against the 4 pierce armor of the organ gun. That being said, not too sure what the organ gun is going to be able to do against the castle fire. Although, Leary, this is his only gold. And so if the organ gun can park its ass out here, he might be in a bit of trouble. Knights circling as well. And so yeah, I figured there wouldn't be any major water battles. There generally aren't. Much to our detriment. Everyone keeps talking about how boring water is, but nobody really gives it a chance. You want a baker dozen of rattans? They are hot off the hot out of the oven. Martin, hello, Octavio, welcome. Yeah, and this is gonna be real shit for Leary. He's gonna need to secure this area ASAP. He's gonna need another mangonel. He's got the resources for it. I'm very surprised that our Vietnamese, this is his only gold, and he put his castle behind it and not here, for example. Here would have been epic. Ooh, I hear the conversion sound of a monk. Who am I rooting for? I have absolutely zero desire to see any one of these players win over the other. Okay, I mean, you know, you got something called range. Ooh, but you don't have something called ballistics. I would love to see a game number 7, and then I'll let you know who I think deserves to win based on the gameplay. But ACCM inexplicably takes the foot off the gas pedal. What the hell? I mean, he's explored, right? He knows this is the only gold of his opponent. He knows he can lame it. Build a tower right here. That's all you need. And all of a sudden, Leary has no access to gold. What the hell are the Vietnamese going to do without gold? Light cavalry? He's going up to Imperial, though. Leary will hit at first, getting redemption as well for his 4 monks. Both players scouting the other. Purple Flax, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed. Glad you're here joining us live. You gotta deny that gold. If he denies this gold, it's game over. I mean, like I said from the beginning, that ACCM had a bit of a better starting position, but Leary catches out a whole bunch of civilians. We'll keep an eye, our mouse rather, on this fire ship and see how many kills he gets before ACCM realizes what the hell's going on. And here we go. Leary secures the gold with a very forward castle. ACCM, those in Imperial. His castle looks like it's on the high ground, actually. A Treb immediately being built. You like water battle because of the fire ships? I love fire ships. But what I love more is the unique units. I would love to see a Caravel. Come on. He's not noticing. ACCM is just not realizing what's going on here. Thank you, Eamon. And thank you, Jimenez. I'm glad people enjoy the casts. It's not always like a 100% certain. Bye-bye 2 villagers. So Leary is starting to kill economic units when he probably should be focusing on military. 8 kills, 6 of them eco. So he killed all of the fishing ships here. This is the time to try to thread the needle here, maybe. But we'll see what he can do against all these organ guns. 10 kills, 2 of them villagers. The enemy's Trebs retreating. I don't know that 4 villagers are going to be enough to hold the line against 2 Trebs on the high ground. 2 or 3 more volleys and that castle should fall. Yeah, it should fall right now. Yikes. But he got 3-4 Trebs of his own. All right. You root for the player who plays the Civ you like. Well, Derek, I'm assuming you are rooting for ACCM this game. Leary, it looks like he sniped one of the organ guns. HP on these units down about 1/3. No upgrades on these archers. They are still feudal age units. And Leary's retreating. What's the game plan here? He's down 13 villagers. His army count's identical. He's getting chemistry. Are the Rattans elite? Oh, no, they're getting attacked by fire ships. Oh, that's so sour. You don't need to fight this unit. It doesn't have any range. Okay, so chemistry will round out all of the attack upgrades. But again, Leary has given up total map control, and then he packs up at the worst possible time. Why did he pack up? I am struggling to understand what Leary is doing here. Oh, he packed up because he saw the bombard cannons. My bad. No, I didn't see the Viper ACCM series, unfortunately. I've just been hearing amazing things about these sets. Rattan archers are home. Not too sure what they're gonna do here. Treb has fallen. 2 mangonels have fallen. Everyone is losing siege. This time the castle's on the high ground, which means it will survive. But Leary's out of stone. Things are looking very, very bad. He's got a bombard cannon of his own. But you are okay. 3 organ guns die in the blink of an eye. It's so hard to compete against gunpowder, with gunpowder against Portuguese gunpowder. Not that I think ACM has arquebus, but still, it is so hard. They're cheaper. They can be upgraded to be more accurate. And now the monks are coming in. The castle is down. Redemption. He gets one. And that's it. Game number 1 goes to ACCM. In, by the way, a pretty resounding fashion. Leary was stuck here the entire game. ACCM control. This is like a game of Risk, you know? If you control certain parts of the map, you control access to other parts of the map. And like I said, without transports, Leary can't really do anything here to the north. And look at ACCM. He already has infrastructure. He's getting a few gold miners. How much of the map has he seen here to the north? Yeah, he's seen all of it. Leary with his rattan archers hasn't really explored beyond the first portion, but man, Leary just got absolutely shellacked. He got put in a corner. Well, to be fair, he put himself in a corner. And then I get the desire to put your castle on the high ground between the gold and the stone, but the first castle should have gone here. And then at least he could have kept mining gold the entire time. But that was a fun first game. Hopefully they're all kind of action-packed like this. Let's see. We got organ guns to rattans, so organ guns obviously take that. Knights as well, fire ships. Leary barely went water. To be fair, they both barely went water. What the hell is this? We're going to have to go back and see what was going. You know what this is? What I suspect this is? This is that fishing ship blocking the fire ship. We're going to have to look at... Anytime you have APM over 300, I just get really... Like, my spidey senses start tingling. Oh, yeah, look at that. 7,000 more resources. Relics not playing a role. Stone for our Vietnamese. Everything else. 5,000 almost more gold. 3 conversions, 6 raisings. The 3 kill count. 53 to 30. Both players ripping into each other. But I'm really curious to see what happened. This has to be that this maneuver, right? Yeah, obviously it's this. This was so cool out of Leary. This was so cool out of Leary. At the end, he did actually get that, despite being outnumbered 2-1. So far, even though he lost in a good fashion. It wasn't really like he didn't try or didn't do very fancy maneuvers. And there you go. I mentioned Dunkirk. There you go. Civilian assistance. Well, that was game number 1. Bear with me as I load up game number 2. Hopefully everyone's doing well who's in the chat, who's watching this or watching this after the fact. And on game number 2, we find ourselves on Golden Hill version 4. And even though we're on Golden Hill, everyone's running the hell away from Golden Hill. As if it was cursed. En route, there's a couple of piggly wigglies. So everyone's going to have a bit of food on the way. But we're not running too far. Let's take a look at the map. Not too hard to figure out why this is called Golden Hill. Although, what was the name of the map for the Empire Wars that was funny named? Like Piss Stream or something? Yellow Stream, Golden Stream? This reminds me of Golden Stream or whatever it was called. Except the center is elevated. As opposed to just being flat. You got yourself a lake, a river runs through it, except instead of Brad Pitt, you've got a whole bunch of gold and a relic in the center. ACCM playing as the Bohemians, Leary playing as the Romans, okay. So the Romans should have an advantage here in wandering maps. They do construct things faster, they do repair things faster, gather resources faster, all 5%. That being said, the Bohemians with their free mining camp tax should never be underestimated. You think he's going to go gunpowder again? I mean, this would be the civ to do it with, no? A dock immediately for a Roman who does get Dramans. Okay. What's the Bohemian naval line? I can't say I'm too familiar, as a caster should probably not admit. So no fast fire ship, no heavy demo. No Draman, obviously. No shipwright. Whereas our Roman Navy line should be pretty damn good, including their bonuses on the water. So let's see if Leary decides to take advantage. To be fair, with Dramans and with oh my goodness, my brain is just like excuse me. What's the name of that upgrade? Ballistas. Then I always forget it. With Dramans and Ballistas and galley lines with their extra attack, Leary might be able to take control of this. I wonder if you can build towers on certain parts of these elevations, because if you can, in that case, towers with their crazy attack bonuses against ships are going to be very, very powerful in this map as well. But in any event, as always, getting ahead of myself. Both players hugging the water. See if anyone decides to wall anything off. A Roman already 2 villagers ahead of his opponent. Pardon me, 1 villager and 1 fishing ship ahead of his opponent. The way the villagers fish is fascinating. I just like that little sound it makes. Like a little puddle. These maps, by the way, are very beautiful. I love these lily pads. I love the little rocks that stick out of the shoals. Another boar gotten here for our Bohemian. Is our Roman taking the boars? Yeah, he is. He's pulling his second as well. So Leary is going to take an economic advantage, as one would expect from the Romans in the earlier stages of the game. Not exactly Castle Age where you can do Sanctity and Fervor for your villagers yet. And so they're not moving faster. They're not tankier. Hey, Banter. Bohemians have a 51% win rate versus the Romans on all maps. Really? Well, I mean, gunpowder with attack bonus against infantry versus an infantry civilization. Is that an up-to-date stat? I mean, 51% is not great. 51 to 49. Kind of makes sense. Piggly Wiggly continues his adorable search for more sources of food. And more sources of food are gotten here for our Bohemian. So what was the resource count on this map? Okay, so a little bit more stone than usual. A little bit, actually less gold than usual. This is interesting on a map called Golden Hill. Isn't it usually 28.4? Now it's 27.2. Interesting. Bit of a misnomer here. Oh no, Martin, he lost the boar? Who lost the boar? Damn it, did I miss it? Looks like he got the third one here. Villagers busy hacking and hewing. Is anyone even close? Yeah, Leary's very close to going up to the next stage. Just has to harvest the Piggly Wiggly a little bit. And then he should be good to go. Although with the fishing ships dropping off their food, now he's got 510 and immediately clicks up. Oh, and look at this. Look at this, Leary. You trickster. Yeah, ACCM doesn't see it. Leary's walling him in. Forcing him to go water with a transport if he wants Center Island. And there's just kind of shenanigans you can do when your villagers have any kind of movement speed or build speed, like the Spanish, the Berbers. You can pull this kind of shit off. Even the Magyars, to be honest. They don't need to worry about wild animals, although looking at the minimap, I don't see a single wild animal. No wild animal. Lots and lots of little ponds, by the way. 600 food over here, 600 food over here. Lots and lots of it, actually. So mills would be pretty nice throughout. ACCM walling off an interesting chunk of the map. Leary making no effort to wall off any part of the map. He is going straight wood, straight feudal, straight fishing ships. He's going to hit feudal about a minute and a half ahead of his opponent. Oh, it was Leary that lost. I thought you were talking about the... I think we were talking about ACCM. Yeah, this here. Oh my god, a double wall off and a stone wall. Goodness gracious. Leary does not want to deal with our Bohemian. And now the situation is reversed. Now it's Leary who has access to the entirety of the map. And it's ACCM who's kind of stuck in a corner here. Unable to do much in a bit of a dog-shaped base. But both players discovering each other's fishing ships. ACCM retreats. Galleys on the way for our Roman. No warships just yet for our Bohemian. And we might see the first kill of the game from our Roman. Let's see it. There it is. Oh, we might see a second kill. Okay. Leary getting some early game damage. Ooh, pardon me. What's he attacking now? Just the house. Keeping the pressure on the front. Shwatang. Hello, hello. Glad you could join us. Uh-oh. And unfortunately, the armor that comes with these Romans, they do get +1/+1 armor for free on their galleys and their Dramans. Not going to do too much against the +3 attack bonus of the fire ship. A little hesitation there out of ACCM. Should be able to kill the rest pretty darn easily. But the wall off is complete. My goodness, is there going to be a fourth wall off? No, but there's going to be a house. Killing some time with these villagers while he gathers the 100 wood he needs for a camp of some sorts. All right, 3 galleys should be able to kill this. There we go. And that's it. ACCM has no army. On land, on water, what he does have is 650 stone. What he doesn't have is the castle age, which he'll be in 20 seconds. And the question is, where the hell is he going to place a castle? With this area denied. Let's see it. Lumberjacks get pulled, house destroyed, exit out, and... Guess you didn't really need to destroy that house, did you? What's this here on the right? A blacksmith. Okay. Leary getting a fire ship of his own. Both players trading a fire ship. Galley just outside the radius of the castle. No. Moves into the radius. Where's the fire ship moving forward? So once that fire ship arrives, should be able to, at the very least, force ACM to go back. Yeah. The problem is ACM has defender's advantage. Oh, and now Leary's doing the same thing he did with the fishing ship, except now he's doing it with a galley. And a lot more successfully. That did not take very long. But again, ACM has defender's advantage. Leary has to sail all the way here with that very slow moving ship. Hussite wagons are coming out. Okay. Interesting. And there we go. Fervor for those villagers and that one monk. Attack bonuses, ram and building. So he's going to see this. And he's going to LOL to himself as ACCM. Second TC for our Roman. So far, to be fair, our Roman has game number 2 firmly in hand. A lot more than he had game number 1. Fire ships versus mobile walls. They are going to do absolutely nothing with their 1 pierce attack against this 7 pierce armor. This is hilarious. Leary, though, might want to consider some kind of army. Some? I'm not sure galleys are going to be enough to take this down. ACCM completely abandoning water. He is giving Leary an opportunity to gather his ships. Somebody place a TC in the center. Yeah, I mean... Leary would definitely... Oh, he doesn't have the stone for it, though. That's what happens. You spent all your stone. How many wall segments is this? 15. That's 75 stone he spent. He's got 10 left. There's a bunch of outposts who I'm assuming cost him that 5 stone. But let's see. Maybe ACCM can be kept back for a little bit. His dock is down. He's going up to a second TC himself. I like this location. Actually, maybe not. You can't really do much in this 2x2 square. Maybe should have moved it one tile north. Where's this villager going? Repair? Attack? She's got a hammer in her hand. Outpost time. You kind of have to figure that if Leary had something to defend this, it would already be in the forward position, no? He's a monk. Will he react? Will he retreat with the villager? Nope. Doesn't react. Doesn't see it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Petards on their way, and that's it. Wait a second. I didn't even realize he researched redemption yet. Our Roman, using his massive 15 economic unit advantage. All right. That's certainly one way to deal with the Hussite wagon. Convert it or crush it with rocks. Oh my goodness, Daniela raiding with 302 people. Daniela, thank you so much. That is beyond generous. Welcome everyone. If you know the outcome of the tournament, by the way, don't spoil it. I haven't had a chance to watch it. But holy moly, Daniela, that is pretty damn awesome. Thank you so much. Crazy Joe in South Jersey. Thank you. Alucard, hello, hello. Those are adorable little penguins we're watching, and he's repairing the wall. He's repairing the wall. To be fair, we're in Castle H, so the wall's a little bit tankier. It's not going to take one petard to blow it up. Ugly, hello, hello. As a raider, you need another follower. Did I get the SJ right? Is it South Jersey? I just kind of make that up. Penguins, penguins. Remember, villagers +6 attack bonus against these Hussite wagons. It always astounds me when Hussite wagons threaten villagers. What do you need, like 4 villagers to kill a Hussite wagon? Because of how slow it fires? Look at this. 3.5 second delay. Oh, okay, got it, got it. Banter, I will probably cast those as well, yeah. It all depends. Like this set, I mean, as I mentioned, I wasn't able to catch it live, unfortunately, even though it ended like a few hours ago. It wasn't that long ago. I just didn't have an opportunity. I'm glad I could get the games. But yeah, everyone, welcome on. See, you can't. It's not feudal age. Your walls have a lot more HP now. As I was mentioning on Twitch. If you know the outcome, do not spoil it, please. But yeah, holy moly, Daniela, that was a very generous. Thank you so much. And for those of you joining and watching for the first time, welcome. What the hell? What the hell? Mangonel gets 3 monks before getting reconverted and rehabilitated. By the way, the wall is still not down. ACCM's got enough stone for 2 freaking castles. And Leary prioritized going up to Imperial. Why? Why is he going up to Imperial? Why is he in such a rush? He's going to lose control of Center Island. He's got 17 villagers on stone. So emergency stone. What the hell, ACCM? Did ACCM just lose a castle? ACCM just lost a castle. 1,300 stone has become 100. Yeah, onagers, but he sacrificed so much of his economy to get there. J of Longo, you can spoil. It's a very good set. Awesome. Okay, good to hear. Very excited about this set. Like I said, ACCM lately, if you watch my videos of the ranked ladder matches, he has just been incredible lately on ranked ladder. Super aggressive, hyper technical, multi-pronged attacks to to beat even Mr. Yo, his multi-pronged attacks. I'm not sure if somebody on Twitch knows. I asked YouTube this a while ago. Is this the first A or S tier tournament that ACCM has reached the finals of? We've got Dramens out. Ridiculous 12 range. Villagers are coming. Hussite wagons getting converted left, right, and center. All of a sudden, things have absolutely gone bonkers here on Golden Hill. Roman Castle is up. Town center is still up. These Hussite wagons need to get the hell out of here. He's trying to target the villager, but no ballistics for you. What's inside of you? Villagers. That's why there's so many arrows being fired. Jimenez, exactly. I really wanted to see villagers against Hussite wagons. It kills me that you don't usually, like, these villagers can just charge in and kill these Hussite wagons, and he'll lose like 2 villagers. And that being said, Bohemian villagers, forget about it. With Fervor and Sanctity, even better. Uh-oh. Leary's keeping an eye on these Bohemian villagers that are running to the back of the base. He's got a few idols here as well. They can keep an eye on them too. And let's see how this all shapes up. Okay, well, Leary rushed to Imperial. I thought it was a bit premature, but he's got his first Treb out. Going up to a second Treb. It will come under attack from these Hussite wagons who have brought a villager. Centurion comes out, and that's it for the sneaky attack of our Bohemian. Siege wants to kill Siege. It does. This Treb, for some reason, on the low ground. Why are you on the low ground? At the very least, go on equal ground. Yeah, Leary's got 18 idle villagers and another castle. He's got 23 villagers on stone. We saw that this map has more stone than usual and less gold than usual. Let's see what he can do with it. We've got a galley chasing away a Draman. What the hell? What is this? The world is upside down. We've got a Bohemian Draman. We've got Roman Hussite wagons. Monks trying to convert on both sides. Reconvert. Convert, reconvert, convert, reconvert. These Hussite wagons probably, they're getting a headache. They've switched allegiances so many times. Isimus Prime. Yes, we got an amazing raid from Daniela. Not Spicy Taco. Welcome, welcome. Why not spicy? Spice is awesome. Somebody needs to get devotion. Somebody needs to get something to help stop the tide of conversion that's happening. And how blue is heading. Is this walled in? 2 more conversions. Our Roman has... Oh, look at that. I was going to say our Roman has as many Hussite wagons as our Bohemian. And Leary, I do apologize to Leary. I thought his going up to Imperial was a bit of a mistake. Well, not mistake, but maybe mistimed. But holy moly, destroying the castle with the Trebs was absolutely epic. Not too sure what ACCM could have done here in the Castle Age to deny this once castles were up. Maybe Hussite wagons were a little bit too slow. Although you can always get Wagenburg tactics and speed them up a little bit. But what do we think the conversion count is in total? With all the conversions and reconversions, reconversions, at least 25, right? And look at that. Leary's second most trained unit was converted freaking Hussite wagons. So we know it's at least 16. Turk Montana. What do we think? How many conversions? Hussite wagons to monks. I mean, going monks as the Romans is a big flex. PKPM, middle of the game, right at the beginning of the game. Romans are in need of a buff. They seem so I agree. I really did not like the developers taking the ballistics scorpion bonus away from the Romans and not giving them anything in return. That felt kind of sour to me. Economically, about 20% apart. Each one's got a relic. Stone through our Bohemian. Everything else to our Roman. What do we think? I think around 25 conversions. 32. Okay. Wow. So he converted 16 Hussite wagons. What the hell else did he convert? What are the other 6 units? Villagers? Well, Leary takes a notch on his belt as well. And bear with me, we're just going to load up game number 3. Romans still have a 50% win rate. Okay. In game number 3, we find ourselves stranded on Stranded V2. Everyone's got a fishing ship to explore to find the nearest source of food. Looks like our Aztec. Actually, I guess I could just use the user interface here. Yeah, our Aztec just a little bit quicker to the draw. A little bit quicker getting his TC up and running on Stranded. Let's see what this map looks like. Looks like a giant omelet with a yolk in the middle. Wow, this reminds me of Lost. Not to reference a TV show from a million years ago. So you got your economic powerhouse of Aztecs where the villagers carry more right off the bat. Then you've got your hunters who are going to hunt their game a lot better. I don't know who's more advantaged here. Lots and lots of gold patches around the map. Let's see what the resources are like. Holy, okay, so this is not a unique unit castle game. So this is not going to be Jaguar Warriors versus Mangudai, although maybe not Jaguar Warriors, because I don't think they're really that useful here against the Mongols, but maybe a castle or two out of our Mongol. Whoa, that is a pathetically small amount of stone. Gold, on the other hand, 10,000 more gold than usual. Wood and food also not terrible. Matse, hello, hello. A snow edition with something yellow in the middle. Yeah, like an omelet. And what are our wild animals? Ooh, Komodo dragons. Only 2 relics in the center. 2 relics to the west. And 1 relic to the east. Okay. By the way, lots and lots of yakety yaks. Seven economic units apiece. Both players having no real choice but to build their TCs on the beachhead because, yeah, this is way too hilly to put anything down. Love this location for Leary. Look at that, right next to the gold. ACCM also right next to the gold. This is, by the way, a lot of gold patches. 8 compared to your usual 7. But let's see who takes the omelet. I wonder how much food there is on land versus on water. Probably equally divided, 50-50. Let's see if the game goes into late stages. I'm really curious as to who wins this. There is I mean, the Aztecs, I'm thinking if our Mongol goes Cav Archer, which is like the sexy play these days. The Aztecs do have one of the best defenses in terms of skirmishers with Autolot. Although, on the other hand, you almost never see that upgrade. It's very weird. For now, though, we are very much in SimCity mode. Early stages of the game. Let's see what's going on in the center. Oh, pardon me. Komodo dragons and tigers. Anything else? I mean, there's a lion. There's rhinos. There's yaks. So this is basically very bountiful. You got the huntables with 400 food compared to 340. You got the herdables with 150 food compared to 100. So yeah, so this is a, if I had to guess, with the elephants ringing the edge and the gold ringing the edge, this is meant to be a very fast early castle pressure map, if I had to guess. You have enough resources in the immediate vicinity to get your butt up to Castle Age, especially if you've taken the water, which both players have on a hybrid map. And then once castle, I think you have to move along. Very nomadic, which is exactly what this tournament is all about, the wandering warriors. But there's enough here to get you to castle. And then the question is, what then? Do you fight over the center? Do you care about the center? There's still lots of clumps of forests nearby. Not a lot of stone. Enough yaks and deer and shit. Has our Mongol, by the way, seen any of the... yeah, he's seen the deer up here. He has not seen the deer down here. We'll see if Leary goes for the old mill hunting. Skirmishers are always kind of a risk. Captain Haddock. Thank you so much. One of my favorite fish and chips fish. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Like I said, haddock is one of my favorite. Why aren't predators treated like food? Yeah, that's always a good question, right? Like, elephants are no less dangerous than tigers. They're much more territorial. And yet, you can eat one. I would imagine Komodo dragons probably taste like shit. Oh, Captain Haddock from Tintin. My bad. My bad. My early 20th century Swedish adventure knowledge needs upgrading. Tintin was a Swedish comic, wasn't it? Or a book? Publication? Or was it Danish? Here we go. Our Mongol with the faster hunters does hit. And as I was saying, banter, yeah, skirmishers are always a huge risk because, you know, melee cavalry closes in. But that's where the pikemen with +4 attack come in, although I don't know what pikemen with +4 attack are really going to do against fully upgraded Mongol cavalry. Steppe lancers, shred them to pieces. Tintin is Belgian. Yes, thank you, Joe. I knew it was one of those Northern Europe. I thought Pippi Longstockings is Swedish, I think. Tintin is Belgian, yes. Ooh, we got our first military naval units out on the map, and Eagle Scout being trained as well. Did you see they're remaking Popeye? Except it's going to be a horror movie, like they did with Winnie the Pooh. Everything has to be turned into a horror movie. Ooh, didn't know where he was going. I love this move by ACCM. Secluding the weaker one. Okay, now he's going to have to get the hell out. Neither player really advantaged here in terms of fire ships. Not reinforcements for our Mongol are moving in. Tell me he's training the demo in the front. Yeah, okay, he's training the demo in the front and not down here. Okay, skirmisher, scout, sneaking their way into the base. Komodo dragon has been woken up from its nap, irate and angry, hungry. It looks like it's... I don't think Komodo dragons are that much bigger than human beings, right? This looks like he's at least 2 or 3 times bigger than the human being. I don't think that's the case. In any event, he's going to get that skirmisher. Forget Mongol cavalry. Minimum range screwing that skirmisher as the, I guess, his weak attack as well. And now our Aztec is going to be real annoying. Poking away at villagers. Triggering their fight or flight mechanic. I guess flight or flight. Flight and flight. Demo raft hanging out, I'm sure. Wanting to get a juicy hit on a clump of fishing ships. Where are the fishing ships, by the way? Oh, they've already maneuvered down south here. Okay, so that demo ship is going to be very lonely for a while. Until a target presents itself. Fishing ships sunk. Both have killed one economic unit. Fire galley destroying that. Is there anything being trained? Yeah, counter fire galley. Both are at 100 health. But yellow should get the first attack off. Unless blue notices it. Okay, never mind. Mutually assured destruction. Actually not. Oh, the dock blocking the way. Sour there for ACCM. who is now himself being chased a second time by the wild animals on the map. Not noticing. He's gonna lose another unit? No, he notices. But look at the HP on that archer. That is so sour. You make it to all the way to the battlefield and you're down to 9 freaking HP. Secondary wall off already up though. Good that he dragged the wall down and saw that there was a gap in the wall. Demo ship still hanging out. Nothing really here to attack. Two v1. Ooh, he's gonna try to get the weak one before he dies. He should get it. No, it survives by 1 HP. Yikes. Blue, is he gonna bring a villager to repair? He is not. Yes, he is. Pardon me. Wrong call, number 17 of the game. Okay. Not too sure why he's attacking a house. Is he attacking the house? No, he's attacking the palisade behind the house. No. No, sorry me. Excuse me, he is attacking the house. Why is he attacking the house? There's a palisade right here. It's got a third of the HP. Got less armor. Why are you attacking the house? Joe, by the way, Joe, I just noticed that your name is 128 pack. Am I ever gonna do a face reveal? I already did a face reveal on Discord, but in the coming months I will be getting a webcam and starting to incorporate my mug. As my brother always said, I have a face for radio. No, not another victim. You should be able to kill it. But I have done a face reveal on Discord. I just need to get my technology up and running. I love the splitting of the ships, by the way. No demos. Nothing's going to be able to get this. Might want to whip out his fire ships early, though. Is he waiting for his demo to complete? I hope the demo doesn't go against this unit. That would be real silly. Come on, come on. There we go. Beautiful out of ACCM. Immediately gets one. Chase the other, chase the other, chase the other. Where are you going? Now, is it better to leave your opponent with a 1 HP unit? Or is it better to kill that 1 HP unit? I'll ask a very theoretical question. Because if you kill that unit, great. Now he's got 1 more population space. If you leave it, he doesn't have 1 population space. And then he's got a shitty unit that in the next actual battle will shit the bed for him. Crazy Joe, are you the same as Joe 128 pack on YouTube? You got a 922X logic. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is. Is that a webcam? There's 2 Joes. There's one on Twitch and one in YouTube. Never heard of him? Oh, it is a cam? Okay. All right, I'm going to screenshot that and look into that. And here we go. Banter, you called it. Hard to go archers against the Mongols. Step lancers are out. Both players with a very wonky wall-in. Double monastery for our Aztec. How many monks? Currently 1. Going up to 3. That should shoo away some of these attacks. Horrible matchup for Aztec? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Horrible in like Castle Age, I would say. If this gets to go to late game and their conversion count starts going up and up and up, it might not be so bad for the Aztec. But let's see. Maybe you're right. I would imagine everyone hates playing against the Mongols. Every time I go onto Reddit, at least once a week, twice a week, there's somebody complaining about having to fight Mongols in the low to mid Elo range. That being said, 100 HP monks, pikemen, eagle warriors, which by the way don't move that much slower than cavalry, 143 to the 154. Or pardon me, actually it doesn't have husbandry yet. Interesting, okay. So 1-6, I guess, of the ooh, forget your galley. We have gone through puberty and we are now ships. You're 50% of those posts. I love Reddit. Even when people insult me and the casting and everything, it's still so much fun to read. Okay, ACCM's finally gonna lose his proxy dock. Gonna take a little bit of time with his second fire ship now finally assisting. Step Lancers try to find their way in. Where are the monks, by the way? He's just gonna have to protect his monks, because the Aztecs can convert all of this. Actually, what's their HP? 55, so maybe not. Yeah, he doesn't have redemption. 55 is fervor and sanctity for the Aztecs. 15 plus 5 plus 5. So the Aztec push is just as dangerous as a Mongol push. And to be fair, the Mongol hasn't made any headway. Even with the extra 1 range that the unit hasn't really busted into the Aztec base. It looks like a yak got killed by a town center. This time I did catch that, or at least the tail end of that. Aztec monk has its back turned. Step Lancer, another one gets converted. He's now got 2 Step Lancers. Oh, now got 1 Step Lancer. You like the Aztecs when you get them in rage forced flank position? Fair enough. Fishing ships expanding outwards. And here we go, cav archers for the Mongols. This is where I'm talking about the Otelot skirmisher coming into play. Any other monk would have bitten the dust, but this 55 HP monk, what a badass unit. Ooh, gets 1 monk, misses the second, but maybe not, maybe not. Will he get a conversion before he dies? He does. It just gives them so much more longevity to have that much extra HP, and longevity on a unit that steals your units is pretty bonkers. Now Siege is out to counteract the cav archers who, okay, to be fair, ACCM screwed himself here, jacking his wood a little too hard in the forward position, and now the Mongol is in. Gonna be a bunch of dead villagers, 13, 14 dead villagers and fishing ships, 15 maybe, 15. Scorpion is here, another conversion, another dead monk. At the same time, on the right side, TC will go down. Eagles attacking the villagers who are repairing it. To be fair, you might want to just let your opponent repair this and waste all of his stone, all of his wood on it. The more wood Leary has to spend on this TC is the less wood he's got for his cav archers. Get out of my town, but the damage may have already been done. ACCM is down almost 20 villagers. Although Leary's got 9 idols, so 9 idols and a bunch of them about to be dead. Where are they running to? Why do they not run back home? There is no transport ship here waiting for you. Mongol Light Cav extra HP out there hunting extra HP monks. Oh, look at that. ACCM, I mentioned him channeling his inner Mr. Yo. He is doing that exact same thing right now. Will he get the light cav? He gets it. Amazing. Amazing get there by ACCM. Banter, you still think his Mongol victory is assured? He's now only ahead 6 villagers. And the Aztec is pressing in with Mangonels. Okay, 2 of the 3 Mangonels have fallen. Cav archers are all safe. Converted step lancer going where? Straight to die. Alright, so this should disengage both players. Leary doesn't have anything that can engage into monks, scorpions, and eagles. And ACCM doesn't really have anything that can push out against this. Oh, eagles are totally the play. Let's see what happens here. Oh, but 3 dead monks. It's a lot of gold that ACCM is having to spend to replenish, but to be fair, he's got 32 villagers mining gold. He's got 50% more mining gold compared to his opponent. And disengaged. 54 vills. I mean, ACCM was down 20 villagers before he got that all the slaughter here on the beach. Now he's ahead army. Pardon me, no. My bad. He's still down army. But 6 scorpions and monks and eagles. Pretty much 3 big bad counters to these cav archers who need to get healed up ASAP. Okay. Tried to be a hero. Died. So the cav archer should have 6 range to the 7 of the scorpion. Scorpion does outrange. And here we go. Light cav closing from the north. Cav archers distracting from the east. They need to move in and help. There's a lot of them. One gets converted. Lefty Sexton, I'm glad you can catch us. I mean, Lever might want to micro these cav archers. Did lose 5 of them. Still ahead villagers. His army lead is gone. And now he's fighting uphill. Uphill against eagles. Although to be fair, eagles with only +1 armor. Still though, a 4 armor against an 8 attack from the high ground is pretty hard to cut through. Don't line up like this. Don't line up like this. Why are you lining up like this? Yikes, look at their HP. 400 out of 900. Okay, fire ships, for all the good that they're going to do, are patrolling the waves. But ACCM is sticking indoors. Gets another relic. Remember, Aztec relics generate 33% more gold. Oh no, 3 more monks bite the dust. So if he has 5 relics, that's almost the same as having 7 relics for every other civ. It's the same as 6.66666 relics for the Aztecs. Pretty crazy. Eagles chase. Eagles abandon the chase. And this is where the Aztec war machine really starts kicking in. All of their units are trained faster. Eagles on the whole are still relatively cheap, especially for somebody with 26 villagers on gold. Oh, and now he's gutting. Leary's down villagers, 8 villagers now. Gonna be down to about 11 villagers once this slaughter is through. But he's striking back into the heart of the Aztec territory. Gets another monk. Yeah, Leary is just being zoned out. Every time he tries to close in on that base, he's just getting zoned out. And now ACCM has taken a healthy villager kill lead. Upgrades still non-existent on these Aztec Eagles. Still just 1 armor. Cav archers might want to stick around and see if they can get into a a choke point or something. And here we go. He can't pass through here? Why not? Yeah, he can pass through there. Oh my god, the town center! Did it just kill 3 cav archers? And now the scorpions are going to kill the rest. So he's inside of the town here. He does have an exit strategy. I'm surprised he didn't go this way originally versus here. Oh, ACCM prematurely evacs his villagers. But you know what? There used to be like 10 of them. Now there's only 3 cavalry archers. So not as a scary force it used to be. That being said, the Aztec attack is stalling out as well. Now with the Scorpion dead, there's really no reason to leave the town center radius. Three cav archers have become 2. 2 are running away, barely alive. Eagles flock downhill. Let's see what they can accomplish here. I mean, the Mongol base has been cracked open like a shell. He's engaging in battles that he probably shouldn't be engaging into. Although sniping monks is never bad. Converted cav archer over here, but look at this Mongol base. Aside from this one military industrial complex here on the eastern portion of it, there is nothing here. Our Mongol is jacking wood up to the northeast. That base that he had, pardon me, the southeast to the northeast is gone entirely. Is the Aztec gonna take this? 30 army count to 20, 54 villagers to 39. Expanding with another TC. Is he gonna hunt the elephant once he completes it? Let's stay and see. I love that he's going after the archery ranges. Oh, will he even complete the town center is the real question. 97, 98, 99. We've got a doubt town center, 99.91%. That is very sour. That is a fantastic get there for Leary, who kills a monk, 2 eagles. But I don't think you even need 4 villagers, just 1 more love tap and that TC is going up. Or is our Mongol secure? He's got to deal with his battering ram though. 2 of his 3 archery ranges are down, which means his ability to reinforce cav archers is gone. That's okay. He's training light cav at the moment. Maybe he's trying to be too fancy, Leary. Maybe he needs to just conglomerate his entire army into one big ball. Cav archers, light cav. That is a decent meat shield for the cav archers. Yeah, well, there you go. ACCM gets another point. That was a pretty bonkers TC. Barely going up. Eagles to cav archers, monks to light cav. How many conversions do we think this game? PKPM right at the beginning, right at the end. Okay, so both sides of the timeline. Ooh, economy pretty damn similar, like 2.5% apart. And that's with the 5 relic gold. ACCM is just absolutely out microing his opponents. How many conversions do we think? I'm going to say 20. 22. Okay, look at that. 0 for Leary, of course. Wow. Again, ACCM is just microing fantastically. He's all over the place. He's got army here. He's got army here in the center. He's expanding economically, avoiding the edge of the water. I like that he gave up the water with the destruction of that one last dock that he had. And then basically said, hey, you want it? You got it. Leave me the hell out of this. Good night, Crazy Joe. Ooh, we did a deathmatch live stream a few nights ago on Friday. Good luck, kick ass. Choose the Persians, make some elephants. And the omelet map goes firmly to our Aztec, who handles the Mongol pressure, handles the Mongol multi-pronged attack, abandons the water, and then just goes full on counter unit. Scorpion, Eagle, and Monk. A Monk who, by the way, still just has 55 HP. Okay. Well, that was game number 3. Gonna go on to game number 4. Okay, hello. Damn. Interesting map. Both players starting in a kind of a dead center. I always forget how to pronounce this map. Grapple? Grapple? Do I have work tomorrow? Yes, I do. I actually have a client meeting very early in the morning. So this is probably a very bad idea to live stream. Zygos! Buenas noches. How are you? ACCM. We've got the cheaper villagers. We've got Shatagni. We've got Imperial Camel Riders. We are the Hindustanis. Ooh, we've got the Relic Hunters. We ignore armor. And we get 100 food for every TC that we build. So in a couple of seconds, Leary's Lithuanians are going to go up to 300 food. Let's see that bonus in action. And like I said, Grapple? Grapple? Grapel? Not too sure how to pronounce that. 200 food becomes 300 and immediately gets spent on 6 villagers. A dock immediately for Leary. But the transport gathering up the Piggly Wigglies and the sheep already out for our Hindustanis. And where's Greens? Also gathering the Piggly Wigglies. Not as successful as ACCM is Leary. ACCM is already full. Is it the Saracens whose transports have twice the amount of HP and garrisoning room? I feel like that's the Saracens. I really should improve my naval knowledge. Yeah, it is the Saracens, right? So, to be a Saracen on this map, gobbling up the units, the sheep. Oh, they don't see each other. Line of sight, absolutely terrible. Let's see. Who delivers the payload first? One adorable pig. That's such a sad, sad journey here. But to be fair, getting 100 extra food is like having a pig, period. So, not the end of the world for Leary. ACCM, though, gathering 500 food. Like, literally Animal Farm over here. Nothing on Center Island, unless I'm mistaken. I believe you once saw, I forget which tournament it was, but somebody did build a dock. Unless I'm completely bonko and remembering wrong, but I do think somebody built a dock. ACCM is going to discover that Leary's already fishing, unless he just pivots immediately to the left. That's sour, and he does that exactly. Missing. No, never mind. He's going back. Okay, so he'll see that. He's getting his own dock up as ACCM. Let's see what he does with his information. Pigs exploring, sheep exploring. Did he see the boar? He did see the boar. Is this lureable even? Ooh, I don't know. This is pretty damn far away from the TC. You'd have to be a Rage Force player to see this. And think, hey, I got it. I got it. I can do this. Although it would be nice to have a scout. Transport just being annoying. Transport just being annoying. Is this 1,200 food in each one? No. Yeah, okay, I figured. There's no way it was going to be that much in each. Still, 800 is a lot. It's a lot of food in each one of these ponds. Or goes down. ACCM's turn. So we're sitting at 15 villagers a pop. A Lithuanian hit the water a lot earlier than our Hindustani, so he's got a few more fishing ships ahead of his opponent. Neither player anywhere close to going up to feudal age. Both players using their transport ships to just be annoying and block and make the fishing ship have to go the long way to drop off its foodstuffs. Pablo, hello, hello. I'm currently the second highest viewed live AoE2 streamer. Am I? Damn, thank you again, Daniela, for the raid. Oh, damn, I'm behind only Survivalist. That is quite an honor. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Always nice to get confirmation. You like me. You really like me. Piggly Willy moves forward, gets ready for his slaughter. Ooh, I forgot to look at the resources. That's a lot of stone. That's a lot of gold. Not a lot of wood, but good amount of food. This is gonna, yeah, so this is designed for people to just fight. So let's see. What do we think? Late Chai or Imperial Camel Rider? The Imperial Camel Rider does get 20 more HP, which is one extra hit from the Late Chai, from the Latest rather. The attack bonus I don't think it goes up when you go from Heavy Camel Rider to Imperial, right? I think it just stays at an 18. Hard to say. I'll be one of the greats. Goat moves. I hope so. I'm just glad people enjoy the content, honestly. I've said this before and I'll say it again. For me, it was just making sure people, I think initially just didn't find my voice annoying. Oh, banter, I highly doubt that. Kyle, we've got 149 people watching on Twitch. Which may be a record, actually. Are we gonna get to see the first kill of the game 12 minutes in? As a fishing ship gets reduced to a pile of kindling here. Yeah, we're gonna get to see the first kill. Oh, and he's blocking. Leary loves to block. Leary the blocker, we'll call him this series. Well, yeah, all the messages should appear on the screen from Twitch. Twitch allows you to show messages. YouTube doesn't, which is why the people on Twitch will not see the YouTube messages. Another fishing ship. Leary gets 2 kills. Gets a 3rd kill. Okay, our Lithuanian. He's on fire early on. Let Twitch know there's 150 of us on YouTube. There are not 150. There's 30 on YouTube. I wish there were 150. Gold miners. Do you really need to protect yourself like this? I guess it's good practice to wall yourself in. Doesn't hurt. Sharp electric, he did. No more blue transport ship. I wonder if that's why he started walling himself in. Okay, Leary continuing to get kills. But at the same time, it's our Hindustani who's busting. And remember, their light cap come with a bonus against buildings, just like their camels, +2. Which means he should be able to bust his way in here fairly quickly, especially if Leary is busy microing against this. Although it does have a spearman. Where's his barracks? Ooh, barracks is in the northern portion of the settlement. Why are you going back? No, the name of the game is keep Leary the hell away from this position. And look at how quickly the house will fall. You think ACCM's in trouble? Maybe that's why he's going full on aggro on land. Because he knows he's in trouble on the water. Lithuanian naval isn't too fantastic. It's not terrible, but it's not too fantastic, right? Yeah, they don't have any really... Yeah. Nothing that stands out, I don't think. This is a interesting location for a tower. You're kind of damned if you do, if you don't, because now there's another area here where he can push into, or even here, to be honest. This house. But the push kind of seems to have stalled out. He's built all of his infrastructure here. How many villagers? Just the one? All off of one villager. What an industrious villager. Building this entire proxy suburb for our Hindustani. Army count 10 to 8. If you remove the water, 10 to 5. Or pardon me, 10 to... Not yet, now 10 to 5. Ooh, not completing the secondary wall off. Beyond a little bit of HP here and there, but loses the villager. And he's in. ACCM for the second time is inside of Leary. Or specifically Leary's base. Skirmishers are going to do bo diddly nothing. And I'm assuming the archers are going to target down the spearmen, right? Right? Pop the builder. I feel like that Anakin Padme meme where it's like the archers are going to target down the spearmen, right? Right? What's the point of this? I don't see any reinforcements for ACCM. He's setting up the castle age. Maybe that's the point. Keep your opponent pressed back. Pablo. I felt like I needed to clarify once those words came out of my mouth. So we got a game of counters. Archers trying to avoid the skirmishers. Skirmishers trying to avoid the scouts. Spearmen trying to close on the scouts while avoiding the archers who are avoiding the skirmishers who are avoiding the scouts. And all the archers are dead. ACCM's army not as scary anymore and gets the hell out of here. If he can keep these alive, at least he can upgrade them to light cav if he wanted to. He's got the resources for it. What's inside of you? More archers, though. Okay, that's the name of the game. Ooh. Beaking around the fire ship, which moves very, very slow. Okay, there you go. Just use your time. Attack a house. Why the hell not? What do we think our Hindustani's going to do once he hits castle age? Back home, no real indicator. Decent amount on wood and food. He is down 7 villagers and fishing ships. I'm going to call it green wins this one. Ooh, okay. Then we tie up the series. I'm all for that. Although green, remember? As shitty as this army looks, they do move 10% faster than normal. These Lithuanian skirmishers and spearman line units. We've got a camel out for our Hindustani. They also attack. They don't move faster, but they do attack faster. Bonus against buildings. So I'm on the whole a terrible unit. Green patrolling the shores, doesn't want to get caught by surprise. Not 1, but 2 extra TCs. I love it. Look at next to wood and gold. Wood and stone. Leary still under a minute away from hitting castle himself. Villager's probably gonna die, right? Right? Nope, runs away. Abandoned ship. Stonewall to the right, Stonewall to the left. So, a victory to bust into this side, but victory with a small V. Not much going to happen here. No, don't do this. Don't do that. It's going to take you forever. It does have building armor, but what's attacking the archery range down here? A single skirmisher. Okay. Back home. ACCM, our Hindustani, still off of 3 town centers, still not fully walled in. His proxy base is training no units whatsoever. Why did Leary bust out of his own base there? It would have taken the Hindustani like 1,000,000 years to bust through this, and then you can just put another wall behind it. Why did he feel the need to sortie out of his base? All right. Bonus against buildings, faster attack. Love the Hindustani camel in terms of raising. Second TC going up for Leary as well. That will give him an extra 100 food. Not that he needs it, but doesn't hurt to have. By elite skirmisher, this one scout gonna get the job done. Or maybe not. Maybe not. All right, he does get the job done, and the proxy base is safe. So what is Leary doing with his water advantage? Just 6 fishing ships, no naval pressure whatsoever, patrolling the shores. He did build this dock here on the center island, but not really doing much with his map control of the center. The real story is down here to the south, where these Hindustani camels keep trying to bust their way in here. Skirmishers should do well. Camels have 0 base armor, which means they should be susceptible to the full attack here from the skirmisher. Okay, tell me ACCM's not going home. No, okay. He just wanted his camels to stand on here. Get their hooves dry and warm. All right, let's see where he's going with this. Okay, and this is what I was talking about in game number 1, where he was heading up to Imperial Age and then just took the foot off the gas pedal. Pro players sometimes do this. They just take their foot off the gas pedal. Like, what's the point of that? You got a house. Congratulations. You're not going to house him. He's going to rebuild it. In any event, elite skirmisher versus basic archer with only bodkin and no armor upgrades. Derek, I believe so. I believe that it's the wandering warriors implies that there's going to be villagers walking around. And I believe it is all hybrid maps. Okay. The battle has stopped. Silence falls across the field. Both players gather their resources. Our Lithuanian has only 1 relic. That is sour, although not quite as sour as the relic's location being here, right next to the Hindustani base. That's freaking sour. Didn't get enough monk play last game. Well, here's another monk for the Lithuanian. Gets a converted spearman. Bye-bye, spearman. Oh, look at that. You plop down your outpost. Gee, I wonder what I'll see. Oh, a castle right next to me. Rovsi, long time no see. Camels on Ellesmere Island. Interesting. Did not know that. Did not know that. Villager heading north. She's got an axe in her hand and an axe to grind. See what that villager's for. Okay, never mind. Axe has been traded in for a hammer. In enough quantity, skirmishers will also overwhelm light cavalry. So what's the name of the game here for our Hindustani? He's going light cav. He's got the camel numbers. Leary isn't training a single military unit. He's heading up to Imperial, if I had to guess, with these resources. Although he is spending his food now all of a sudden on 7 villagers. Do you really need to queue 7 villagers and 4 TCs? Just queue 4 and then go up to Imperial. Camels on Epstein Island. Oh my goodness. Andre, you used to work at a zoo. Cool. What did you do in the zoo? Besides admire the camels. Camels are now surrounded. Scimitars raised. Get 1 villager. You're lucky you're Hindustani. Why would you build this right underneath your opponent's nose? The camels saw it immediately, and what they didn't see, the outpost saw. Is he going to try to contest this? He's contesting it with Gulams. Gelman. Marketing manager. That would have been, that sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Coming up with marketing campaigns with cute animals Is he gonna complete the castle? Is he even gonna try? No, denied at 55%. Bye villager, no farming for you. Another villager runs into the TC tower, still firing on this mangonel. Villagers coming to repair. Let's see what's going on in the castle to the north. Okay, relocated closer to home. Lithuanian converted camels fighting these gulams. We've got a camel war. Are you a 2-humper or a 1-humper? Ace of Miss Prime, that's funny. So our Lithuanian is pretty damn walled in here to the south. Double castle to the north, okay. So we are fully walling ourselves in right now. And that, to be fair, Leary for the third time this tournament is allowing himself to get pushed into a corner and giving up map control entirely to ACCM. How do you think this is going to end? How do you think this is going to end? He's got 1 patch, 2 patch, 3 patch, 4 patches, 5 patches of gold under his command. So a good amount of gold. What he doesn't have is relics. Our Hindustani has collected 4 out of the 5. Derek, he has been, yes. As you can tell, because these are the grand finals and his name does not appear at the top. Light Cav gonna slaughter these villagers. We'll see what he does after that. Gelman running around. What are their upgrades? +1, +1. Nobody's got any real upgrades to speak of at the moment. He certainly does have the Treb advantage, 3-1 here. Lake Chai attacking a house to the south as this cross-shaped piece of stone is getting mined. Here we go, Lithuanian. Do we have tower shields? No, we do not have tower shields yet. Actually, we don't have any armor of any kind on these skirmishers. Okay, so he's leaving them naked and exploited. Reign of terror. Here we go, Lake Chai Gelman. What the hell are you doing? Why are you parading behind this? What are they doing? Yeah, welcome to the party, guys. And now they're chasing, but they're being chased by Lake Chai, which gets them to the south. He's seeing like cavalry unit. Looks like he got a villager kill. Oh, this light cav is still around. 12 kills, 12 villagers. Town center's gunning it, trying to gun him down, but 6 Pierce armor is going to be tough to take down. I don't think Sharp Electric is spoiling. I think just he's saying what he wants to see happen. Gimuth, that was an absolute waste of green units, and now the green castle has fallen. There is a backup. Heavy camels without iron casting take on Lake Chai, who slaughter them. Leary taps out. Leary taps out. Really? Just because he saw camels? Like, this is safe here. There's nothing attacking his town center down here, is there? No. You still have 1 castle to 1. Why did he tap out? I mean, our Hindustani, look at the villager count. Yikes. Yikety yikes. That is a lot of villagers for ACCM. Maybe 30 more villagers than he really needs. House is being built. You know, again, I feel like he just got pushed into a corner. And even though the corner has good amount of resources, he still has a lot of wood, space for farms. He has a lot of gold, as we saw, 5 patches of gold under his command. But there's no army down south for him to help out. To the north, his Lechai, to be fair, should bust through these camels quite easily, especially with skirmisher support, since camel armor is shite. Only 4 to the 5. Actually, these are not that well upgraded. Actually, pardon me. Yeah, no, they're not well upgraded at all. No armor. No bracer. Yeah. Maybe he's afraid he's going to lose the Trebor here. Let's see if we can see the stats. Camels, Gelman, and Light Cav to Pikeman, Lechai, and Elite Skirmisher PKPM right at the beginning. PKPM right at the beginning as well. Technically, this is only really strong 8-tier tournament similar to SAX Cup. That's what I thought, Rob. See, I was asking the other day if it was a S tier or an A tier, but then I looked it up and it turned out it's an A tier. I'm not too sure why it's not an S tier. Has all the players, has the prize pool, has the casters, has the organization. Yeah, Sharp Electric, I agree. It's a bit of an early GG at O'Leary. I don't think he really needed to. His army count's not terrible. He's got full control of the water. I'm not sure he really needs a GG here. He's going to get all of this stone. Look at this. This is a lot of stone here to rebuild his castles. 1,700 stone. You're thinking is it would be the prize pool criteria has become harsher. Yeah, I mean, 22,500 is not a bad prize pool. All right, well, Leary on the verge of elimination. And let's move on to game number 5. And the first thing I heard when I loaded this game is an animal growling, so this should be good. Game number 5, we're on Boundary Brawl. Oh yeah. What is this, like a version of Socotra with shallow waters? ACCM playing as the Incas. Leary playing as the Vikings. 2 powerhouse civs. Let's take a look at the actual map. Okay. Now, why is this called Boundary Brawl? Interesting that neither player really building on the outskirts. Is there no gold on this map? No, what am I talking about? There's 44,000 gold. Amen, your tea is ready. Nice. 123 Kiddo, thank you so much for subscribing. It's called Boundary Brawl because they start in each other's faces. They started in each other's faces on that Golden Hill map as well. Then they both ran the hell away. Why didn't they run away in this map? Interesting. I mean, I guess you get the food, which is pretty much more important than any other resource right now. And there's a lot of food. I wonder if we're going to get to see some kind of laming out of the players. But yeah, look at the stats. So much more stone, so much more gold than your average map. Patches of gold all over the place. Mongols would do real well on this map. I'm surprised Mongols, Franks would do well on this map with the berries. Portuguese with the berry bonus would do well on this map. Let's see. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to lame each other's food sources. Yeah, it really is a face-off. On this map, there's food and straggler trees under the TC. Okay. Fair enough. Food is worth a lot more than gold at this stage of the game. Not too sure there's enough wood here to justify a dock immediately, but... ACCM, forget a dock. He's coming forward with militiamen. So he's going to try to attack the fishing ships? Okay. All right. Now the Incas naturally a little bit advantaged with their houses taking up 10, giving 10 population space. Their units getting cheaper and cheaper when it comes to food cost. Although economically, I don't know, betting against the Vikings is a tough bet with the free wheelbarrow and handcart. ACCM making no attempt to take the water, except to kill the water. Can I switch the scoreboard and put ACCM on the left? I don't know. I don't think so. Unfortunately, the Ghoul, we're kind of stuck with what they give us here in terms of capture age. Pablo, I don't know if he blew the last game. I feel like he resigned prematurely. I feel like he resigned a little bit too early. Yeah, Viking docks are 15% cheaper too. What's going on up here? Ooh, okay, here we go. This may not be the victory ACCM expects it to be. These 3 villagers can easily kill this militiaman. Very easily. So I'm not too sure what... Why even bother? Just let him bust in. Kill him and go back to jacking your wood. Yak slowly exploring the map. ACCM looks much more prepared strategically. ACCM just looks like he's playing a better game. His ability to juggle is much better than Leary's in this set so far, I gotta say. His juggling of the economic macro, the military micro. Although again, last game was a toss-up. I don't know that he necessarily was winning last game. In the TC firing zone, we've got our first kill. Leary draws first blood. Okay, what happened to the militiaman here? Now he's out here chasing. Okay, so again, not too sure what the point of this is for ACCM to wall these guys in. I'm sure they're happy to cut down trees all the live long day. Box of Rain, hello, hello. Live is so much better than Rex with Rex. You know who won the series after a game or two. To be fair, these are Rex. I just haven't seen them yet. So these are recordings, but the game was the set was played like a few hours ago, so I personally don't know who won. I'm sure there's people watching who do know. Leary still hasn't gotten Loom. Oh, you meant back when they were about to fight, yeah. I still think 3 villagers without Loom could take down a militiaman pretty damn quickly without dying themselves. I love that ACCM is getting scouting on all of this. He saw the move out of villagers. Wood now becoming a priority. Gold as well. Slowly, slowly, the animal population of Center Island is being depopulated. Alt S, switch side of scoreboard. Damn. The Ghoul. Hello. Thank you, thank you. There you go. I did not know that. Now I do. Going after the ships, continually making sure they're not getting their payload without any kind of contesting. Both players in feudal. Wheelbarrow kicking in immediately for our Viking. He's ahead villagers, he's ahead fishing ships, and he's got wheelbarrow. The Inca right now walling himself in as well. Let's see. Okay, so again, yeah, they seem to have both abandoned Center Island. A little bit of food still left here. Mostly berries. 1 army count to 0. Thank you, the Ghoul. I'm happy to learn. Happy to learn any new toggled commands and stuff. I didn't think you could do that. There we go. Ooh, Leary. Careful. Reinforcing villager moves in. Had enough of your shit, he says. Now, fire ship from ACCM is out. He's got an Eagle Scout. Where is this Eagle Scout? Okay, out as well. So yeah, ACCM is just hounding Leary right now. He's got a villager attacking a villager. He's got an Eagle Scout attacking a fishing ship. He's got this fire ship ready, or fire galley ready to take on whatever comes its way. He's got this militiaman that's been here for the last 500 years. And now he's attacking the yak. So no food for you. Is he gonna die now? He's gonna die at some point, right? His HP is not great. And this is what I'm talking about when I say ACCM is just juggling a million things. And so far is doing a better job of it than Leary. That being said, Leary is not out yet. Needs to win 3 games, but he's not out yet. ACCM gets his first kill. An economic unit right as he loses that militiaman. Big surprise. So he's walled in here. Is he walled in actually? Yeah, these two are touching in the corner. Okay, so he is walled in. Whereas our Inca is walled in here to the southwest. And here come those cheaper towers. Incas with their 15% stone discount. And what's he attacking? The mill? Okay. Eagle hounding the villager. Skirmisher's not going to do very much. Or a skirmisher archer combo not going to do very much. Nuno Roca, thank you. Hey man, I've been watching you for a few months. We appreciate the consistency of the videos you put. I have a hard time falling asleep. I watch your video, it really helps. Awesome. I've heard that before. People tell me that it helps them fall asleep. I'm really happy to hear that, because I watch other streamers to help me fall asleep, and I'm very thankful for them. Demo raft is out. Waiting to maybe catch a migration of villagers heading to the mainland. But Nuno, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the live. Oh, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. They're walling themselves in. Can the fire galley reach it if he goes here? Maybe, maybe not. ECCM poking archery range to the north. Burning down a dock in the center. Patrolling the south. He's got a demo out. He's just setting himself up. This is all like little Lego pieces placed around strategically, while he himself just does whatever the hell he wants to do, wherever the hell he wants to do it. And he has firmly placed himself down. Here we go. This is where the demo shines. That's exactly what he wanted. That is exactly what ACCM was hoping for. Yeah, Derek, I've let the Discord server slide a little bit, and it's my fault. We're gonna start doing community games again. Although so far everyone's been organizing some games on their own pretty well. That was exactly what he was hoping for. Green better not quit again. I certainly hope Green is not gonna quit prematurely. This is a deciding game for Leary, even though his farms are under attack. I mean, this guy's just not gathering any food. Might as well just go and do something else. Look at the fire animation, so pretty. Galley to the south, tower to the west, fire ships on the other sides, although they've absconded. No one knows where they've gone until they show up over here. The Eagle has discovered. Eagles, I think, do come with attack bonus against ships, right? Ooh, no, we're not. Oh, we're not in Castle Age yet. They will, I think, in Castle Age. Oh, damn. You beat the AI on extreme. Ooh, don't tell the people on Discord that. They may not want to play against you then. Skirmisher and archer. You telling me he can't get this skirmisher with the tower? He feels like he's stepping his foot over the blue line, no? But it doesn't matter. One eagle should be able to do it. Hello. One eagle should be able to do it. Hello. Our Viking is going longboats. Water chew canoes. Let's see it. Now what's the ship bonus? +1. Okay. You can't beat them quickly on arena. That means you probably rush them, no? What strategy do you use to beat them on Arabia that doesn't work on arena? Longboats are out, shooing away the fire ships. But the eagles, okay, all right. Leary is going for some ranged units here. No player is gathering any stone of any kind. Scouts are now warriors. Attack bonus against cavalry +3 against these cav archers. Galley is back, but not for long, as the longboats will gun it down. Ooh, and this is where you want a nice demo right here. Yeah, Leary loving his cav archers. Ooh, fire galleys are now fire ships. You should be able to do pretty decent against these fire ships, unless he just stops. Come on, keep running away. Use your range. They are fantastic against fire ships. But he's taking too much damage here. Actually, not terrible damage. Leary microing his heart out. Let's see what's going on around the map. Oh, the eagles are busted in through this lumberjacking area, but there's no more villagers here. Yeah. Yeah, Viking cav archer is a good question mark. Villagers running away. Is blue gonna see it? Yeah, blue does see it. And they run away, then they run back. This reminds me of those like nature documentaries when in Africa when the wildebeests cross the river and they know there's crocodiles in there, so they know like 1 out of every 30 or 40 is gonna die. Okay, longboats are fine. Repair them. You've got 20 wood. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Again, eagles are hounding villagers. Fire ships are hounding cav archers. Eagles are trying to bust their way in through here. Hey, villagers, I know you're like cool and collected, but there we go. Is this... Oh yeah, who doesn't want to see longboats firing arrows on eagles? Bombardment from the naval. Okay. Leary is down 19 economic units. ACCM has clogged up the works here in the center with all of these structures. But Leary's getting a lot of kills with these longboats. 13 kills. If ever there's a unit. Oh, and he's in here as well. ACCM committed the cardinal sin. He jacked his wood too hard and didn't factor in the disappearing wood line. And because of that, all of a sudden, Leary manages to go up to 10 kills. And wow. Okay, will he stop to get one more? Will he stop to get one more? No, he went after the eagles. Okay. That could have potentially been a nice, cool little snipe there. And now the longboats feel confident enough. They are hunting. The prey have become the predator. And now ACCM's in a bit of trouble. Army count 7 to 20, even though he's got an economic lead. Not going to last very long. If these longboats keep killing fishing ships, there's a lot of fishing ships and villagers randomly going around the map. Leary wants to go to Valhalla. Well, he does. I mean, he's got fewer villagers, but he's got handcart. ACCM doesn't even have wheelbarrow. His eagles are warriors. He's got no resources, ACCM. Broski, I don't know about your prediction here, man. He's firing on this butte. Okay, so you've opened it up. Now what? Here come the cav archers. They split up, but still taking town center fire. Here we go. He's opening up even more. Tower going up. What will happen first? Will the cav archers get here first? Will the tower go up? No, the house block. But not a lot of HP. Will it have done the job? Is it enough? It is enough. But all of a sudden, Leary gets the villager kill lead. Villager slash fishing ship. Both players blockading each other, their opponent's route to their land portion of the map. If you can get up to 20 longboats, I agree. If you can get up to 20 longboats, take ACCM out of the center here. I mean, this is just silly. Why are you attacking the house? Go after the TC. And put ACCM in a corner? He's going to have this game. Okay, good splitting here. Only losing... Oh, there must have been another one. I apologize. I missed it. So losing 7 cav archers for what looked like 2 demos. Still maybe not the greatest of trades. Or maybe not the greatest of targets. Again, I don't know what ACCM is doing here. Foot off the gas pedal is the only way I can describe this. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Fabric shield hasn't kicked in yet, which means these eagles are sitting at +1 armor. And the cav archer was it the right move? Did I miss a demo on the longboats? There's 6 of them. Eagles are all gone. Leary is stabilized. He's down 14. He's got his own demo raft out. How strong are longboats versus land units? Pretty damn strong. Got knights out for our Viking. Our Viking is literally building, training everything but infantry and ranged and archer units. Oh, he snipes a demo. Will he snipe another one? Leary, just do not give up. Do not give up the longboat training. Keep him coming. Siege Workshop is under attack here, but ACCM is losing a bunch of naval units. He's down to 18 army count. Still ahead 15 villagers though. We'll lose the demo. We'll lose the fire. And then maybe lose a few eagles here as well. Oh, so many arrows. Oh, he's trying to stop him. Amazing. Amazing play out of Leary. How many eagles will make it home? Not that many. But more than I thought there would. 7. I thought it would at least be like... What the hell are you doing with cav archers against the tower? Okay, knights are attacking the tower while the cav archers are attacking the eagles. Yeah, no ballistics is definitely a huge pain in Leary's ass. The eagles are there and have now pivoted north, but there is a wall off. And to be fair, is there anything even left here? Some lumberjacks. There are 2 stables that can reinforce against those eagles. ACCM has climbed back up to 22 army count. When and how the hell did that happen? It's all eagles. And his navy, where's his navy? Because he is stealthily and sneakily building up a pretty big navy. 6 fire ships, 3 demos. Okay, Leary might want to repair these longboats. This would be a nice place to run into. The issue for Leary is that his military units are all kind of at like a third health, half health. Ooh, and he ran a bit too far in. ACCM has stopped training Navy. He is only training a single Eagle. Why is 2 the best AoE? Ooh, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask, what is he doing here? No, 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 no. Not against the tower. Ship +7. Not against the tower. Although, what the hell's going on here? What was that? I feel like a few of those ships are derping out. Now you retreat. The tower's got 59 HP. Now you retreat. Straight into the fire ships. And here we go. This is when ACCM decides to release his armada. And in it comes. Green is paying attention. We'll go after the demo, it looks like, first. Misses a bunch of volleys. Still paying attention, but that means he's not paying attention up here. Yeah, he's just right-clicking his cav archers further away. Does get the demo. To the north, the cav archers are trying to save as many villagers as they can. Here comes another demo. Beautiful demo out of Leary. Fantastic. But he's down almost 30 villagers. But again, our Inca is out of Navy. And the food discount on units is not going to help him at all on the water. Both original town centers are down. It looks like our Inca is taking control of Center Island, but big whoop. Not exactly a lot of gold and stone on there. Run by, drive by, killing. Okay. I mean, Leary needs to get his economy up and running. I looked at the bottom right where I saw the Mayan Sanity at MY. I thought Mr. Yo. Leary. Pardon me, ACCM. Oh my goodness. I'm going to cast the right name, I swear. ACCM is primed to go up to Imperial at some point in the very near future. Leary needs to repair some of these longboats. No, that was sour. Not the greatest of hits, but that was very sour there. Now the Eagles are trying to close in as well. Yikes. And yet again, Leary finds himself backed into a corner. Why does he let this happen every single game? ACCM's up to the north, ACCM is to the south, to the west. Leary's stuck in a little nook. Oh, and the Eagles are chasing 43 villager kills to 20. Yeah, ACCM still doesn't have wheelbarrow, you're right. No, not it. I mean, congratulations, ACCM, first of all. Let's focus on what's important. ACCM. Crazy. Wow. Like I said, I'm not familiar. Robsy, you'll know this better than anyone. When is the last time ACCM was involved in the finals of an A or S tier tournament? I can't think off the top of my head when I last saw him in an A tier or S tier in the grand finals, vying for gold medal. But congratulations, he earned it. And again, as I said, Leary's just in a corner, and when you're backed up into a corner, this is what's going to happen. The castles, his longboats have not been repaired for about 1,000,000 years. Wow. He needed more longboats. He definitely needed more longboats. I believe they get cheaper and cheaper as the game goes on. And well played, ACCM. Let's take a look at the stats, but yikes. Trying to remember the cost of a longboat. Can't put my finger on it. I think it's 40 gold, if I remember correctly. His best money finish looked like 5th place in Red Bull of a 1v1 AS tournament. Never. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. This is his first win ever. And he deserved it. I was saying in the beginning of the live stream that his gameplay on Ranked Ladder has just been superb. Just been absolutely superb. Eagles to Cav Archers. Although, to be fair, I would say Leary lost this game more than ACCM won it. Just because, again, it's so sour. The longboat was out. It was such a cool unit to see. Let's take a look at his stats. Peak APM, end of the game. Peak APM, middle of the game. Yeah, look at that. 7,000 bigger economy for our Inca without wheelbarrow. So wood barely going to our Viking, everything else going to our Inca, including 2,400 stone. Holy shit. No conversions, 11 raisings to 3. How many total Vil kills? 46 Vils and fishing ships killed to 20, and 132 kills to 102. And a big congratulations to ACCM, who takes his first A-tier, S-tier tournament win on a, yet again, an omelet eyeball-shaped map. And thank you so much for T90 and for Dave for hosting the tournament. And I believe that's going to be it for us tonight. But wow, ACCM from game number 1 was just on the ball. Like I said, his juggling is amazing. If he continues to play like this is like super focused. I think he like became really hyper focused on this. Otherwise, I don't know what to say. This is not the ACCM from like 2 years ago when I started the channel and I was watching, where he was like aggressive, but then he would stall out and run out of steam. No, this is just continuing nonstop from the very beginning of the game with Militia, then Eagles, then he got that demo hit early on, which was pretty cool, even though he got demoed then by Leary a little while ago. But at the end of the day, what a fun finals. And everyone, thank you so much for joining and watching. And that's going to be it for us tonight, this Sunday evening or Saturday morning or middle of the night for whoever's watching in different time zones. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining and commenting and saying hi. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're on Twitch, consider following if you like what you saw. And again, a huge thank you to Daniela for the big 300-person raid. And with that, I'm going to bid everyone adieu. And yeah, hopefully see everyone fairly soon as we hit more and more live streams. I'm thinking next live stream we'll either continue with Deathmatch or we'll do Rising Stars. Maybe a Gabby, Gookie, some Survivalist. Jimenez, thank you so much. But for now, everyone, have a fantastic night. Take care and all the best. And hopefully see everybody soon. Take care.